You know it's over when the credits start rolling. Please, this is a joke, it's a joke, please, it's fine, please. I was at the bus stop, doing my usual thing of waiting for the bus. At the bus stop. And then right as the bus was getting close to me, at the bus stop, one of my medically prescribed beers to subdue my it's so over levels fell out of my bag on the concrete, which shook it and smashed a hole in it, from which a stream of beer sprayed me down like a disobedient dog right as the bus got to me. At the bus stop. You get to a point in your life where you're asking yourself the question, is it over? People live a long time, especially now. Most developed nations' life expectancies is around 80 years, and that's a long time, especially if you're in your 20s. And in your 20s, you're often faced with some of the most difficult questions and circumstances you'll meet in life. Questions like, are you worth it? Well, are you? Are you worth it? What's your worth? If I spent an hour with you, would it have been worth it? Do people remember you, think about you? Are you a priority? These are questions that, I would like to believe, most people would answer yes to. But for so many others, and maybe I think most, will answer no. What's the point of life? Actually no, what makes life feel like it has a point? People. And if you don't have people in your life, what's the point? And if you do have people in your life, but they make you feel like a stranger, then what's the purpose of you even being here? You can travel the world, engulf yourself in, and master every craft and research every subject. But if you have no one there for you, how is any of that meaningful? Might as well just give up. Loneliness is one of the most dangerous things a person can experience, because not only does it put your own well-being into danger, but at times also those around you, because loneliness is an existence mixed with truth and delusion. Loneliness is getting taxi driver edits recommended on YouTube and Pearl memes on Instagram. The worst people you know in your own life or from history books. How many of those have faced or face loneliness? How many of those war criminals would have had a YouTube game review channel were they born today? So much struggle originates from loneliness and or someone who was lonely. How do you treat others? And is that the same way others treat you? Do you even have a right to complain and make demands? We're all tired. It's all a struggle. And nothing comes easy. But the things that do come our way, we cherish every last bit of it. But the knowledge that most take it for granted, and that this isn't the daily reality for us, makes it even worse. I'm tired. It's an easy response, and a true response. But why does no one ever stop up and think, why are so many people so tired? Instead of, can you stop quoting taxi driver in the group chat? In medieval times, back when the life expectancy was a wonderful 30 years tops, and you didn't know what the fuck mewing was because the only thing you know is plowing the fields and your mid as fuck wife, medical professionals thought that the human body was made up of 4 humors, but luckily today we know better. It's made up of 2 things. It's over and we're back. Bloodletting isn't practiced a lot these days, unless you have too high it's over levels and you just want to end it all. So, if not bloodletting, how do you treat too high it's over levels? Well, there are several options, mainly substance abuse, but you could go to therapy. The problem with that is it costs way more and you have to change your diet for financial reasons to ice soup instead of 6 luscious beers for dinner. Therapy is good and all, but I honestly believe you'd get just as much out of self-projecting yourself onto a mentally unstable fictional character. You used to just be able to open up to those around you and have them listen to what troubles you, right? But now you can't even say you're having a bad day without everyone shoving prescription drugs down your throat and ordering a therapy appointment. Like, if you're filling me with drugs, at least get me the good stuff. There needs to be established a clear difference between it being over for someone and someone being down bad. As we already established, the human body is made up of 2 things, it's so over and we're so back. You are more likely to be down bad if your it's so over levels are higher than your we're so back levels. However, you can also be down bad if your we're so back levels are high. What ultimately causes being down bad is 2 things. No pussy and too much pussy. We've all seen and experienced what no pussy does to a motherfucker. But we've also all seen, and most of us has also experienced, what too much pussy does to a motherfucker. It's hard to say which is worse, but needless to say, you don't want to be either person, or actually maybe the last one isn't as bad as the first, but not by much. Either way, you don't want to be down bad like those Japanese girls asking Mads Mikkelsen to choke them in photos. Holy fuck, dude, what the f... Self-improving is such a big thing these days that it's developed into this huge market, especially on YouTube. You have your basic stuff like practice socializing, get out there and meet people, work out, wash your balls, etc. And then you go deeper and you're told you need to wake up before the conception of time to do something stupid like, I don't know, kettlebell exercises. Like, you could have done that any other time of the day, no issue. Why would you deprive yourself of sleep? It's to get a head start of everybody else, bro. Are you stupid? And then they give you the snake oil pitch about how you need to work 46 hours a day on your business selling constantly wet socks and then exercising a further 12 hours afterwards. And then getting 1 millisecond of sleep because that surely won't cause burnout and depression. But get this, you can only do this by buying their very exclusive online program for $2,000 a month. And then there's like those Taint brothers. And man, I don't know what to tell you, but you're so stupid I don't even think you qualify as a person anymore. So how do you know if it's over or if you're so back? A telltale of it's so over is saying Disco Elysium reference every time you make a fool of yourself or get blackout drunk on a Wednesday. An even bigger sign that it's over for you is that you can watch a black pill video and actually understand what the fuck they're saying. It's over. Sub 5 mil. Chad and Stacy. Jester maxing. Cock maxing. Subhuman. It's over, bros. Mewing. Max maxing. Bros. Cope. Cock. Brutal. Disco Elysium maxing. It never even began. We've talked so much about how it's over, so how do you know if we're so back? The first sign to look for is not watching this video. Yeah, it's over for you, bro.
That's it! It's fucking over!